Scary. When he called me, so as sort of a history, I finished school. I hitchhiked around Europe and North Africa. Ended up staying in England for 5 years. Met my wife and came back. And I worked at FCB and for about like 8 years. And we had never really talked about it, but I figured, well, if he was going to have me take it, he would have talked to me by now. And he called me one day and said, I need a production person. And the reason to do it was not because, well, I think I'm going to take it over one day. It was a time to spend with my father that I never really had. And that's the reason why. I didn't really think I'd be taking over. The reason why was really just to spend time with my father. I didn't really think about a legacy, and I think recognition is a better term than legacy for a lot of things. And then the time came, he sort of decided that he walked in one day and said, I've kind of had enough. I love writing, but the industry's changed, the business has changed, and I'm not really enjoying it anymore. And he said, do you want to take it over? And I said, sure. And it was daunting. It was scary. You're at the time, obviously it was very successful. We were at the height of the insanity, and looking back in hindsight, I would have probably still taken it over, but really would have made a push to do things differently in terms of getting other markets, and really working at getting into different areas. I was unfortunate. And it was a great run, but originally the reason to take it over, not the reason to take it over, to work for him was just to spend time with him. We had a long conversation about taking over, and I said I'd love to, and it's a challenge and scary, but I really did feel, and again, not as much about the legacy, but about the recognition of what he had done and what he had built and his mark on the city. And unfortunately, there was the headwinds came very fast and furious shortly thereafter, with between COVID and the market, which we've talked about previously. But it was scary. But I genuinely felt at the time, and I still wish I'd been able to keep it going. But it was scary and daunting. But I thought it was an opportunity that probably I would never get, and I decided to take it, and here we go.